Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
And the Clippers starting five. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Dunn is out there with Harden. And it's Zubac in at the center, locking down the middle. Randall with the bucket.
Fleshing out his offensive attack here. Randall comfortable from that range to knock one down.
Now here's Harden. Pulls up, high post. Minnesota with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
Down against Edwards. Now here's Dunn. He's guarded closely. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
With the teardrop, Edwards can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Dunn finds Powell. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Count the basket.
Norman Powell has a lot of strength, and that time he played to it.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Randall surveying the D. Here's Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Free throw good, Edwards. Staying healthy and rested has been, Brent, a challenge for this Clippers team.
Well, of course, Kevin, this affects every team throughout the course of a long season. But, yeah, the Clippers have had a really tough time keeping their stars healthy. Their fans have been patient. Their ownership has been patient. But patience runs out. At some point, you want this team to have that full health and that full run to maybe get after one of those titles.
Here's Harden, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that is what Harden does. Draws fouls, hits shots, and makes plays.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
On the free throw, no good. Brent, we know that James Harden has won 3 consecutive scoring titles in his path. But now he really has worked on his game and changed his game to a degree.
Well, that's true, Kevin. Also, the system around him has changed. I mean, what they leaned into in Houston for James Harden to become an offense unto himself was unique at the time. James is a little bit older. He's playing with a different set of players that bring their own skill sets, but he's much more of a passer. He led the league in assists in 2023. So all of his offensive ability has not gone away. It's just manifesting itself in a different form right now.
A 3 from Leonard. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside for Randall. A 3-pointer is right on target. Randall's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, improving his three-point range and confidence and rhythm from the three-point line, that's opening up some things for Julius Randle.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. around the midway point of this NBA Cup stage. Here's a look at how the standings are shaping up.
Yeah, it's been a really fun tournament to watch, especially when you see just how much the fans still got a number of games to go.
Powell, the pass to Zubac. Back to Powell. Puts up a three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Six on the shot clock. Conley left side. Overdone. Conley gets the bucket.
And Conley, such a high IQ. When the mid-range opens up like that, he goes right up without hesitation.
Zubac a screen on Edwards. It's Harden with the drive. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Gobert, the pass to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Powell. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Harden finds Zubac. Julius Randle with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 8. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. Now we talked about the unique challenge of Kawhi Leonard. From his perspective, Coach said Kawhi's strength is the issue. You can throw a lot at him and he'll just fight through it. So intelligence is the key. High IQ defense against a high IQ player. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. The first free throw is good. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota had, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And McDaniels drops them both. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so Powell will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 10-point game. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. making some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Gobert, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. The Clippers also changing it up for Ivica Zubac, and it's Ben Simmons in for Dunn. Timberwolves on defense. Back to Leonard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Simmons against DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Randall. Shoots over Leonard. Randall can't get that one to fall.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Jones kicks to Simmons. Jones with the screen on Edwards. Here's Simmons. Kicks it out to Leonard. Clock is at 3. Over Edwards. And the Clippers miss again. Minnesota leading by 12. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Edwards got 7 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Clippers trail by 17. Pass to Eubanks. To the middle, trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now Edwards. Back to McDaniel. Randall outside. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound.
And here we can check out the story on Julius Randle. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. And he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And he really is the consummate playmaker. Always keeping his head on a swivel. Searching for the open man. Completely unselfish basketball player. And that one falls for Reed. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Edwards.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Out to the wing. Step back shot. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Timberwolves, number 1.
And that's a fun category. Most fans love that kind of up-tempo offense. And these guys are the best in the game playing that style.
Timberwolves leading by 17. DiVincenzo with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. They set the pick from past the arc. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Screen by Jones. Outside, Simmons. Lock at 6. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Simmons.
Can't give Simmons a lane like that, especially in these pick and rolls. He is able to thread the needle.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Kings. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Coffey, defended by DiVincenzo. Jones sets the pick for Simmons. Minnesota with the rebound. Now, Alexander Walker. Still scoreless. Batum against Randall. And Reed has it in the corner. Offline with this three. Clippers trail by 15.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, Simmons. Inside, Eubanks. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Eubanks.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Picked by Reed. From downtown. Hands it from downtown. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Reed in the post. Eubanks defending. Shannon passes to Alexander Walker. A shot that time, not on target.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Dillingham. He has yet to score. Wow!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Simmons passes to Coffey. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip.
Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Minnesota leading by 13. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
At the line for 2, Reed.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Here's Coffey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
No good on that one. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Good on the second free throw. And here is McDaniels. There's the triple. That shot misses. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Coffee in at the 3. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Harden. Connects from three-point range. Harden's got 9.
Dialed in from deep, Harden understands when he should look to shoot the 3 ball.
Edwards passes to Shannon. Pass to Dillingham. Reed with a screen on Harden. Dillingham, no good. Clippers trail by 13. Harden left side. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
Randall's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley now comes in for Dillingham. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for the Clippers.
There's so much talk about James Harden and how much he has just mastered the offensive end of the floor. What do you work on in the offseason? I don't know if there's much other than to stay as sharp as James Harden has been throughout his career.
And here's Conley outside. Clippers trail by 10. We know, Brent, throughout his career, Kawhi Leonard has always been sensational on both ends of the floor.
It's a great point, Kevin, and it's sort of making me think about history. You know how history can sometimes be boring, but it's something you should study. Kawhi Leonard is that kind of player. Young guys should be studying what Kawhi represents in terms of his two-way prowess, dominating on the offensive end, and just a menace on defense. So kids, history is important. Study Kawhi Leonard.
November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Minnesota. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place. And, of course, the Clippers, 2 games back.
And right now for the Clippers, their slow start to this season has brought some of this team's issues to light. And this is a team that I didn't think had any issues to speak of.
Well, still some issues do linger, but I think that their strengths easily outweigh those weaknesses. But, man, they've already had some off nights this year, more so.
Done outside. Pass to Harden. "14 feet away. Minnesota with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Actually, I thought they might be able to sustain that momentum that they picked up in the 4th quarter, but was not meant to be.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 11. And it's done in the corner. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
6 to shoot. Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, he's got a scorer's mindset, but Norman Powell does play unselfish. You have a better shot, he'll give it up.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Zubac.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
That free throw, no good.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Minnesota. He hits the second from the line. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Leonard on the wing. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 10. Up top, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Harden. It's Edwards on the wing. Clock at 6. The muscle from Edwards.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Powell with a screen on Edwards. Harden's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Edwards against Harden. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. to Randall. Shoots over Zubac. Randall no good. Clippers trail by 12. Dunn outside. Pass to Powell. Harden outside. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And the dunk by Zubac.
Doesn't get any easier for Zubac. He'll take those anytime he gets them.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. While we have a moment, let's now take a look at the top shot blockers in the NBA. Rudy Gobert, third.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
Randall dishes to Gobert. Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Kept alive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with, and that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
A free throw drops for Gobert. And so he's able to get one of two. Clippers trail by 11. Dunn passes to Powell. Now Harden. Edwards defending. Dunn misses. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Another miss by Minnesota. Clippers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Leonard. Back to Dunn. Shoots the three. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Outside Leonard. Now here's Dunn. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That'll be his second foul of the game.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
The Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. For three, Edwards. Good on the triple. Edwards got 12.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Harden finds Simmons. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
All right, a chance to check out stats for DiVincenzo. How's this season turning out for him? He's right around 9 points a night, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
That's good from Simmons. A different look for the Clippers. Jones checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Amir Coffey is subbed in for Norman Powell. And Simmons drops them both.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in the line so far here in the second quarter. You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
For Minnesota, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Free throw drops for DiVincenzo.
And DiVincenzo, I think, is starting to take a lot of pride in the fact that he can do a lot of little things for the basketball team that add up. He scores, he can get some rebounds, and get some assists. He's a weapon.
Now, here is Harden. 35 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Anthony Edwards. And he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league and three-point shooting.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will. Second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good from Harden.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
Daniels is checked in for Gobert. And both free throws good for James Harden. Timberwolves leading by 15. To Alexander Walker, and they pick up 2. Alexander Walker's got 5.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. We check the numbers for Norman Powell.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Harden against Edwards. Simmons sets a screen for Harden. lets the three fly. Minnesota with the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Back to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Pass to Coffey. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Clippers trail by 13. Jones dishes to Harden. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Over Harden. And that one comes up a bit short. And it's Jones with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Back to Harden. Corner shot. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 13. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Eubanks got 4 rebounds in this game. Simmons finds Harden. There's 1:59 left to play here in the second quarter. It's tipped outside for Simmons. Clock at 4. Minnesota shooting 44% from the field in the second. Pass to DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo made it.
Edwards against Harden. To the paint. Wants to get it to Eubanks and does. Timberwolves leading by 16. Randle with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. Pass to Alexander Walker. McDaniels. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Jones with the screen on Edwards. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And the 3 off target. Goes up on the wing. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. He's got 14.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
Pass to Simmons. Outside, Jones. Here's Harden. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense, capable of getting up to block shots.
And so it's Minnesota controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Tyronn, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just we haven't made shots. We just got to relax. We just got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Los Angeles Clippers.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan? I mean,
What are they trying to accomplish out there?
If it's getting an earful from the coach, I'd say mission accomplished. Next on the docket, power rankings. Fellas, let's see which teams are jostling for those top spots.
Well, I think for the Clippers, they're making their move up in the rankings. I tell you, right now, they're at the top, and everything's on a positive trend.
That's what it's about, trying to get better each and every day.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with a step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And here is Los Angeles now. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Randall out there with McDaniels. And it's Reed in at the 5, home in the paint. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Kicks it out to Leonard. It's stolen by Randall. Floats it up for Randall.
Passes like this demonstrate Conley's unselfishness as well as his desire to get his guys going on offense.
The overall game of Julius Randle is impressive. He's gritty. He is in there giving it, Brent, his everything.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about that year where he averaged 24, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, the only other guys that did that were Will Chamberlain, Mr. Robertson, Larry Bird, Russell Westbrook, Jokic, Giannis. All of those guys won MVPs. That's a heck of a list.
Outside Leonard. Zubats with the screen for Leonard. And another 3 for the Clippers.
He's hit a couple big threes in his career. Leonard not afraid to come back with one of his own.
Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. High arcing shot. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. From deep Harden. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Edwards. For the 3. The rebound by Harden.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Good on the bucket. Harden's got 20.
Oh, one of these monster nights from James Harden.
Timberwolves leading by 17. Outside Edwards. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Dunn. An even 3-on-3 break. And the jam by Harden.
Yeah, it's not a handful, it's a bundle of these kind of performances from James Harden. What a night.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Edwards. And it's finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dillingham comes in for Edwards. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Harden kicks to Dunn. Leonard against Reed. Three-pointer. Leonard lets it rip from three.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to McDaniels. And here's Gobert. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Electric stuff from Gobert to finish the play through the whistle.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight. And the Clippers making a switch here. Batum's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. Brent, Kawhi Leonard seems to be at his best. He is his most incredible when it matters the most.
Yeah, I think we sometimes tend to forget about how dominant Kawhi was in the performances at the biggest moments during the NBA Finals with his MVP awards, and it's mostly due to the fact that injuries have taken him away from those moments. But it's all in there. He is capable of dominating a game on both sides of the floor, Kevin, and I hope that there's another opportunity for us as fans to see him have one more crack at that, if not a couple more, before his career is over.
Done outside. Powell kicks to Leonard. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. McDaniels passes to Reed. Back to McDaniel. Gobert with a screen on Powell. Shot clock at 6. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Clippers trailed by 19. Harden the pass to Leonard. Over Reed. And the Clippers miss again. Minnesota's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And finished off by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Pass to Powell. Batum, a screen on McDaniel. Here's Powell. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Timberwolves leading by 18. Conley surveying the D. Pass to Dillingham. Takes it inside. And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
And that one falls for Dillingham. Jones checked in for Los Angeles. And so he hits both. Here's Dunn. Hasn't made one yet. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Here's Dillingham. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Fires for three, and the three ball is good. Dillingham's got 5 points now this quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Powell, no one around him, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Powell's got 8.
And how about Powell just coming back and taking on the challenge, answering the call.
Launches a three. Out to Conley from the arc. They get it again. Reed with a screen on Dunn. Down low. Reed gets the bucket. 13 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Dunn looking over the floor. Over Conley. And the shot is long.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Leonard inside. Dillingham with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
LA's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Conley against Dunn. Over in the corner, Batum. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Gobert. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Dunn with it. Batum sets a screen for Dunn. Back to Powell. Takes a three. It's good from long range. Powell's got 9 points here in the second half.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Michael Conley. The Clippers also making some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Amir Coffey comes in for Powell. And it's Ben Simmons in for Chris Dunn. Timberwolves leading by 19. Now, Alexander Walker. He has 5. Reed bangs home the trifecta. Reed's got 16 points. And for the Clippers, they're shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Simmons passes to Eubanks. Here's Coffey. Outside for Simmons. Over Dillingham. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got his second bucket of the night.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And Dillingham now top of the key. Back to Alexander Walker. Reed with a screen on Jones. Here's Alexander Walker. Eubanks grabs the miss.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
A shot by Batum, no good. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Reed. Got it. Good job in the low post. 18 points for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Simmons, missed inside.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And Los Angeles guys shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Pass to Eubanks. Back to Simmons. Batum wide open, he fires. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. Here's Dillingham. Guarded by Simmons. Dillingham with it. 9 points in the game so far. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
A moment now to see the numbers for Gobert. 3rd in blocks. And he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint. And
you aren't top 3 in blocks unless you're committed to dominating in that category. His awareness and hustle is off the charts. Very impressive. Randall's checked in for Minnesota. And the Clippers with the change here too. Zubac is checked in. Here's Coffey, defended by DiVincenzo. Here's Zubac, and the Clippers miss again. Timberwolves leading by 19. To the left wing, and the wide open shot from Reed. Hits it from three-point range. Reed's got 13 points in just this quarter. Pass to Zubac. Back to Simmons. Screen by Zubac. Simmons inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, just outsmarting the coverage. Pretty savvy pump fake by Simmons.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the first one drops. And he can't hit the second.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Randall left side. And here's Edwards from the arc. No good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Timberwolves lead by 21. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Timberwolves leading by 21. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the veteran wings, Powell and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Harden in at the 1. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McDaniels. That 3 off the mark. And it's Harden with the ball for Los Angeles. Leonard looking over the floor. In the corner, Harden. Zubac with the screen for Harden. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Harden's got 24.
Well, pick your poison with James Harden. Either way, he's going to find a way to make you pay.
McDaniels kicks to Conley. Stolen by Harden. A 3 from Leonard. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got 9 rebounds now tonight. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Shoots over Powell. And the basket by Edwards. And that's 18 points for Anthony Edwards.
Man, that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Shot from the top of the key. Rebound, Minnesota. McDaniels got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And it's Conley penetrating. Chalk up 2 there.
It's always a positive thing for this offense when Conley puts pressure on him.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Harden. Zubac, a screen on Conley. And that one is good from Zubac.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Now here's Randle. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Back to Powell. Pass to Simmons. Kicks it out to Harden. No good from outside.
The three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
McDaniels passes to Conley. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Powell can play with some power. Even at 6'3", 6'4", he's got a good base.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Gobert, who's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Dunn's checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Edwards drives in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important, team culture or raw talent?
Well, I believe in the culture carrying teams to a championship, but you can't do that without talent. So it's got to be a blend of both, Kevin, in order for your team to perform at its highest level. Culture comes first. Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
Randle outside. Back to Conley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Mike Conley.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them. Clippers trail by 20. Dunn outside. Pass to Leonard. Over Randle. And it's Leonard missing.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Here is Edwards, guarded by Harden. Good. Edwards got 21 in the game.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Zubats against Gobert. Here's Dunn. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?